What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hyzer productions of the Rock Road Rumble Killer Bee series hosted by the St. Louis Disc Golf Club. I'm Stephen Wentz, and I'm joined by Aaron Altstadt.
What's up, guys?
We're here at Endicott Park for round one. This is front nine coverage.
We got Andrew Presnell, Zackeriath Johnson, Aaron Walther, and Alan Hooper.
Alright, so Andrew and Zackeriath are highest rated players coming in. Big shout out to the sponsors for the tournament: Smokin' Aces, the club, Wilford Designs. This is a great city park on the northwest side of St. Louis. And here we have hole one of Endicott. It's a par 3, 357, and it is downhill all the way to the basket. There's a couple lines that the players are going to try to hit. Mostly if you just throw it straight, a nice putter shot, it'll get you down there. Anything long, there's going to be an uphill putt with these limbs in the way.
We got Andrew Presnell shooting first.
Andrew's sponsored by Team Discraft, and he'll take that straight route. And as you can see, perfect glide on the disc, and he's going to be pin high. Next up is Zackeriath Johnson, sponsored by Team Innova. Zackeriath's taking the forehand option here. Left lane, coming back into it. And he flashes the chain, skips long, huge roll away. This is Aaron Walther. He actually came up from MP40 to play with these guys. Give us a lesson here on the lefty style.
Got some trees there.
And last, sponsored with Smokin' Aces, is Alan Hooper. The hoop had it a little high. Still gets it down there. He parks I think that's the A-pin location. Aaron will have the first go at it. Still looking downhill.
Oh, off the basket. Great bid.
Alan has a little bit cleaner look, but that guarding tree is going to keep him from going. He's got to keep that disc flat and straight. He was able to give it a good half run, not too far past it, and be able to make that comebacker. Zackeriath putting from circle 2 for his birdie. Off the top of the banner. Alan's looking for par here.
Great putt.
This is Andrew, so he had the CTP off the first tee. And that'll be for a stroke on the card. Starting 1 under at Endicott. Get them when you can at this course. These guys are going to be playing, as they clean up, they're going to be playing 2 rounds today. It's all tee times for what they did for the Killer Bees this weekend. It's 2 B tiers back to back, Saturday and Sunday.
Hole 2, we got a par 4, 420 feet, all uphill. Looks like there's some OB right here just behind the basket.
Players have to contend with the guarding trees down the right side. Big play is just get it up the hill. Rollers can be real rewarding on this hole, especially when the grass is mowed as short as it is. The parks did a great job getting these courses ready for the weekend. Club, everybody involved with the cleanup. Andrew went the roller route, and it looked like he turned it over great, but it just, there's, once you get up by the trees, there's stuff on the ground that can slow it down. Zackeriath looks in the line up the roller as well. He puts it down near the same spot as Andrew did, but he's able to get through and up the hill. That'll give him a long look at a birdie. A hole that plays really good in Aaron's wheelhouse here. Being a lefty, he can just throw something straight up the middle and just let it finish to the basket. Oh, he don't throw the backhand straight shot. He throws the roller. And he probably hit that first early tree or a limb on the ground.
Alan Hooper representing us forehand throwers. Sends a little high and short. Just past the trees.
So Aaron's going to have to contend with all the trees down the right side and still has all that uphill to climb.
Great shot.
Excellent shot.
Right next to the basket. Andrew Presnell puts it right next to the basket as well.
These guys do not want to walk off this hole with anything more than a 3. And everybody's sticking it close.
Zackeriath looking for that eagle. Just couldn't get it there.
No harm, no foul, doesn't run away. I have that easy drop-in birdie. Andrew from just behind the tree here. Then everybody else is going to clean up. Aaron with that magnificent upshot from near the bottom. So we got hole 3, par 3, 355, and this is everything back down the hill with all the guardian trees again down the right side. It drops off drastically from the tee to the basket. You really have to throw it like down that hill angle because anything straight's just going to hit the canopy.
I'd hit this first tree.
There, he looks like he landed probably about 80 out off the right side. It's definitely one of the tougher baskets to get to.
Zackeriath Johnson going with the forehand. Flexing it.
Even getting through clean, you try to throw it such a steep angle down, it just dies. He left that one a little high. Is he going to turn over and get the full flight? He gets through, but he's over there with Andrew still. All right, Alan. Our last hope to get towards the basket here. That'll be a circle 1. He's got a good look at it there. That was a great throw off the tee.
And Walther with a great bid. Puts it just under the basket. Andrew Presnell also just leaves it a little short.
Zackeriath's got a long look here, but he's got a look. He's great at these jump putts. Big green light here for Allen. Give him a chance to take a stroke on the card. Yeah, look, he had went back. And everybody's going to clean up their pars here. moving on the hole 4. It's a par 3, 232, but that distance can be deceiving. It is all uphill, and it is this tiny gap to get to the basket. You can go straight at it and try to squeeze through, or you can take the high Hyzer route. We'll see them both used.
And if you go long, you got that branch to deal with behind the basket.
And OB, yes. Branch, OB, everything's long. Andrew's taking, looks like he might be taking that straight route towards it. Anything that comes out early is going to be in the trees, in the bushes.
Got some cabbage on the way up and drops
straight down. Yeah, he hit that limb and just knocked him down.
Zackeriath Johnson looks like he's going with a forehand Annie here.
Huge Annie uphill.
Crashes down through the trees.
Where you want to be. Give yourself that look. A 3 is not hurting anybody's score on this hole.
Lefty throwing the Annie as well. And he's right there, circle 1. Looks like in the creek.
And then Alan's going to show us the big arm backhand Hyzer. Puts everything into it. Going long towards the road. Off the hood of the car.
Looks like that drops OB. Always makes me cringe when someone hits a car.
Great shot by Andrew. You got to keep it low. You got to get through the gap to give yourself a look here, and he was able to do that.
Looks like Alan dropped
back
just
door.
short of OB.
Yeah.
And he uses the back door, drops it right under the basket. We're going to call that the local route.
Just over the edge of the basket from Zackeriath. Nobody can capitalize on those two putts. We'll watch them clean up their pars here. Everybody else is fairly close to the basket.
Oh, looks like Alan was OB there.
Yeah, he took the OB stroke.
Hole 5, we're looking at a 378-foot par 3, all downhill. Looks like the route to go is a big Hyzer route. You got an OB fence line to the left. Hopefully nobody teases that.
Andrew still has the box. He's 2 under for the round. Probably didn't get as high as you want. Park the other pin location, but he's got some work left here.
Zackeriath looks like he's going the same route.
He got a higher launch angle, able to get out around the first few trees.
And gets caught.
Gets caught on the backside of that one. He too will have a tough upshot look at it.
This hole's particularly tough for the lefties here.
Gets it down there and gets it through. Just giving himself a look. Anything short and you're just going to have to be taking that upshot to the basket and get your 3. You can get through like Aaron did, or if Alan can get down there further and get that silver birdie look, then it's about all you can ask for.
Aaronson's a little low.
Just
through
pumped
the
it, bro.
trees. Circle 1.
Another circle 1 putt for Alan.
Looks like some more local love. Zackeriath just puts it right under the basket.
Andrew's looking at circle 2.
Great putt.
Glided all the way there. That was an excellent putt, yes. Well, he's showing them how it's done. Aaron's putt's not much different, maybe even a little closer. These guys are all over the metal. 2 off the pole, 1 in the basket. Allen with his birdie look. There he finds the chains. Aaron and Zackeriath getting their pars out of the way, and we'll move on to hole 6. Again, big shout out to Smoking Aces for their support and the St. Louis Disc Golf Club. Here we are, hole 6, par 3, 355. It's a fairly straightforward hole. You want a disc that's just going to turn slowly to the right. Anything too much will put you into trees and weeds right. Anything long and left past this pin could go out of bounds, but it's way deep back there. Slowly turning backhand putter that just settles at the pin is all these guys are going to look for here.
Andrew Presnell going with a great look.
Definitely 1 or 2 on this hole.
And off the stump.
And that's how you get them. You got to play the stump. You don't play the stump, you're not going to get your birdies, Andrew says.
Alan Hooper going with the forehand look. Catches some cabbage there.
Wide forehand, still has great forward momentum.
Looks like he's got a birdie look.
Zackeriath lining up the forehand as well. High speed disc here. Get a big forward skip, looks like. Playing that low route for it. Huge skip. Comes in a little early. It could still be a look down there. Anything that close to the basket, and your chances are you might have a good look at it.
This hole's a perfect lefty hole here for Aaron. Great shot.
When I was there, I was filming catch on this, and I thought he was going to ace it with that skip. He went just over the front edge, and Allen wanted to run it down. Comes out the backside of those baskets. Yeah, Zackeriath, he got down there with a big skip.
Great
Perfect window, great putt. That's going to take him to 2 under for the round now. Aaron, after his ace run for 355 feet out, he will go to 2 down for the round. And then you had a good hole when everybody else is putting. You're just going to walk in and drop in your birdie and wait for them, everybody at the next tee. Alright, hole 7 is a par 4, 445. First shot off the tee here is it's in the long pin location. You want a placement shot. You need to get past these guarding trees to this pin location here, and then you want to get up this hill to the basket. All natural penalties here. No OB on this hole, but there's lots of ways to get yourself in trouble. Anything long of the basket, there's a little bit of forgiveness there. Anything short of it could come back down that hill. These guys just want to get past those initial rows of guardian trees, get to the pin location that's on the corner, and give themselves an outside chance of a birdie or eagle, actually.
Andrew lining up the backhand here.
This hole, like the tournament, is presented by Prodigy Disc. Threw it low, he's going to be way short. Still going to have to contend with the trees. Still going to have to try to throw something to get around the corner. Zackeriath trying to put a forehand on a rope. He too hits those early trees down there. That pinched him off right.
The odds of hitting that gap through the guardian trees is pretty slim. Aaron Walther here going with the lefty backhand.
Aaron has a routine and he sticks to it. That is definitely something I need to work on. He hit the same tree. Still got forward momentum, but hit the same trees that looked like that Zackeriath hit. Much better result.
Alan Hooper, backhand as well.
Comes inside the gap, too far inside. But that kick out's going to be able to give him a forehand look up to the pin. Such a tight gap to get through, especially for that distance. Andrew's going to go take the high route. He was working it up there and then hit that tree right at the base of the hill, and it rolled him straight backwards into the vegetation.
Zackeriath kind of pinched himself here. Looks like he's going with a high turnover.
Forward progress, get to the hill, get to the pin if you can. Give yourself the look to at least secure par. He got high and wide enough and he got through. He's past the basket. He's still got stuff in the way to come back. It ain't going to be a straight up putt, but he's got himself a chance, and that's all you can ask for from that position.
Hooper with the forehand. Gets caught in some cabbage and drops short of the hill.
Aaron with the longest drive, probably one of the trickiest outs. He's going to have to throw up through the canopy. And he got stuck on the side of the hill himself. Allen's shot just misses the pin there.
Andrew's got a circle 2 look here.
Right on that circle 2, circle 1 boundary.
Oh, great putt.
What a putt. And he doesn't even know he made it. They're down there telling him he made it. Charges up to get that birdie putt. That's huge.
Aaron's got himself a look. Didn't roll down the hill, thankfully.
Even from where he's at, he can probably barely just see the top half of the basket. Uneven surfaces. It's going to be a tough birdie putt here.
Sends it low. Zackeriath.
So you can see how far back he still was.
Off the top. Great bid.
And now, I believe Allen just tapped out for his putt, and Aaron and Zackeriath are going to do the same. So here we go to hole 8. Kind of gets a little bit more open for the next hole, maybe 2 or 3. It's a par 3 291, and there's really nothing in the way. It's just you to the basket. Great opportunity for these guys to try to get an ace on film here.
I don't know, man. This gap, I think it'd get me.
It would definitely get some of us, but I got a feeling that these guys, this MPO group, is not thinking about it too much.
All in a day's work.
Andrew is short, way shorter than what you want on this hole. You want to be up there and just give yourself a comfortable birdie putt and move on to the next one. Like Zackeriath, huge roll away, but he had a great skip too. It was right where he wanted it, just took a weird roll away from the basket. Aaron probably has the hardest shot. He's got to come out of the gap, navigate left.
Gets it to turn over. Gets caught in the cabbage.
All right, we're down to Allen. One final bid.
Will it be an ace run? Looks great. Skip right off the basket.
Off the front of the basket. That's 3 or 4 holes in a row that we've seen, like unmanageable ace runs that we've seen people hit the pin.
Aaron's got himself a tough putt. Puts it right under the basket.
Zackeriath's coming from the back of circle 1 now after that huge roll away.
Great putt.
Sticks it. Chains catch it perfectly. Gonna go to 3 under for the tournament. Andrew is sitting at 5 under right now. Is hoping to keep that 3-stroke lead.
Great putt.
Right side chain sticks it perfect. 6 under. Going into the 9th hole. Allen. Should have had the ace. Still take a birdie though. And Aaron here, the lone par on the card.
It's a tough hole for a lefty though.
Hole 9's a par 3, 328. This is another one of those all uphill holes. Drone's getting a little off the flight path of the disc. You pretty much throw it straight up the hill as the map shows, let it finish into the right. There is a Mando right off the tee. On the right hand side, players need to be left of it. Heavily guarded pin, but if you can throw something, get it down there, have it skip towards the basket, you should be looking for a good birdie putt.
Andrew going with the backhand. Gets it to turn over. Catches an early tree.
Got a lot left. Probably beat that one tree and he would have been up there sitting nice. Zackeriath going back to his blue forehand disc here. 3 under, hoping to capitalize on that early tree hit from Andrew. Flashes the camera. Great throw.
Trees.
Yeah, it's definitely a great up. Allen trying to follow suit.
Sends a little high and catches an early tree.
Good forward skip though. Just barely caught the outside edge of that tree. Didn't kill it. Another, what would we think would be a lefty friendly hole here. And he turns it over. He's going to be, that's over by 10's tee.
He's going to have to fight through quite a bit of trees to get there. Andrew going with the putt here. Looks like a layup.
Trying to slide something up there. There's a youth football game going on in the field just off of this hole between 10 and 14.
Aaron also sends it short. Allen's got himself a look here. Oh,
not phased. What a putt.
Just before the whistle.
Great birdie putt to finish out the front 9. Another birdie by Zackeriath. It's going to take him to 4 under. Andrew for his par.
There we go. It takes some concentration with
Sticking to the routine. Yeah, a
all
lot.
that noise in the background.
Definitely don't know when the whistle's going to go off. No concentration needed for that drop. And that was a great upshot by Aaron. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Front 9 coverage of the Rock World Rumble Round 1 at Endicott Park. Andrew Presnell is coming in at 6 under. Zackeriath Johnson 4 under. Alan Hooper 3 under. And Aaron Walther at 2 under. Again, this is part of the Killer B series. We'll be back with the back 9 coverage of Round 1 here at Endicott, and then the players will move over to Carrollton Park just down the road.